Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld today. This is the Fallen Jedi series, and if you enjoy this content, consider hitting the like button for me. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe as well? Anyway, so we are sitting here staring down a whole lot of insects right now. We got a event, the infested ship chunk event, and you can see we've got a lot of them here. There's 36 of these and a whole bunch of insects we've got to lure down to our walls. So the front line is right here. You can see we've got everybody lined up, or at least everybody who's capable of fighting right now lined up. Allie is here. We've got her. We're going to use her force speed ability. Beautiful. And she's going to come up here and try and lure them. Maybe she can do it through this area right here. Yeah, this might be the safest. This water has been such a headache throughout the game. It's really made it tough to get around to this left side. Like, if the water wasn't here, we could just shoot down to the left. But we've literally lost colonists down in this area before because we didn't get to them soon enough. But hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. All right, so she's actually able to shoot them from like right around here. Come on, maybe you could hit some. I wonder how long this speed lasts for. Let's see. Is it, might already be gone. I should probably outfit a couple of the Jedi. Oh, there we go. Outfit a couple of them with go juice, just in case. Typically, I try and, with this playthrough, we're trying to abstain from any use of any drugs with our main Jedi colonists, or anyone who's on the light side, basically. But, you know, if it comes to saving somebody's life, they can't be opposed to that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get her all the way down. Come on, keep coming. Look at this. Neat and orderly. All in a nice little line for us. Yes, they can smell it now. They can smell the organic flesh. Okay, they're coming into range of the old turrets. Come on, keep coming. All right, Allie, get back. We should actually have... there's no need to even stand behind our barricades at this point, right? Let's just move forward. Time to get a little shooting practice here, I think. Yes, yes. My biggest concern was them, like, turning around prematurely. It looks like some did retreat, but we're going to get a fair few of these guys taken out. Let's go. Here we are. We can kind of just sit back and watch. Well, not too bad so far. There is a time consideration too with this, because these ship chunks will spawn more in 2 days. Some of them are different, slightly different, so 1.5 days for that one. But we're doing some business here. We're doing some work. All right, this is good. Uh-oh. There is a lot over here by these walls. See, the one big weakness of these embrasures, and I've pointed this out before, is when enemies get right up to the wall and are beating on it, it's very hard to hit them at that short distance. Okay, guys, no, you better stay away right now. Don't come in yet. We don't want to be blamed for that. Shotguns are really going to be handy in that situation, but most of these other, like, long-range weapons, it's hard to hit. Even shotguns are difficult. All right, so we are getting some different, some breakthroughs here on our walls. Tell you what, let's get some Force Ghosts out here in the mix. Maybe that'll draw some in. Probably should have tried this early on, but this will still be helpful. Where is there it is. Now, also Gizmo, let's see here. I want him to be using more and more of his powers, just because that's what actually I think helps him get more of the points. All right, let's just give him a shield. And go ahead and use your shield. Yeah, the more often they use the powers, the better, in my opinion. Oh, yes, look at this. So they're all coming off the walls now. Beautiful. Yes. Man, I tell you, the aggro on these or the threat or whatever on these guys is through the roof. They always pull aggro. It's fantastic. Look at that. They got through our door. Man, oh man. All right, they're going down quick though. They are dropping quick, these Force Ghosts. Helped out tremendously though, didn't it? To draw them away. Oh yeah, that's way better. I bet you we legitimately, each one of them probably, each colonist probably leveled up a couple times thanks to that. All right, so are there any left? Yeah, I see a few, but not many. We're good enough. We can get out there, I think, and take them on from behind the walls. Man, we got a lot of repair work to do, don't we? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to forbid these for right now, the traps, just so that they will focus more on the walls. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mop this up here real quick. All right, well, the group has done very well. Now check this out. As I mentioned previously, these things drop components by the ton, so we've got a bunch here. Let's see how many total we've got. 72 components. We just literally more than doubled our supply with that one event. And thanks to our walls and our embrasures, man, it was a piece of cake. All right, we also got 720 insect jelly is nothing to sneeze at. That's going to be worth quite a bit next trader that comes along. All right, guys, good job. Now, of course, if you're a longtime viewer of the series, you'll know that I do not allow any of my people to actually eat insect jelly. So they're restricted to pretty much, well, that's not right. I shouldn't say it like that way. They're not restricted. They aren't allowed to eat insect jelly. That's the only restriction, other than like, cannibalism and stuff. Uh-oh. Where'd these little guys come from? We got some more friends here. Is that it? There's like 4 of them. Oh, get in the water. We're going to handle them, though. No worries, no worries. Yep, I think that's it. All right. I guess we'll come out here and get some of the insects, too. I mean, the insect meat is very valuable to us, so... yeah, we can make compost with that. We can feed our animals with it and stuff. We've got plenty of them down here, though, so I really don't need to worry about coming out here for these, I guess. Oh, man. Well, Rico was able to get up and walk around for a short time, so I actually sent him back to the dermal regenerator here, which, of course, in case you're unaware, does cause dermal regeneration sickness here. So, yeah, that dropped his consciousness just down just enough so that he dropped again. So, because he has a very severe brain scar, which is still not being repaired right now. Unfortunately, this is what's getting worked on here. In terms of the regeneration action, it's all happening with the left eye. But eventually, we're going to get that healed, and then we'll start to work on the brain scar so he can finally walk around on his own. Oh, man, this has been really a chore, but he is one of our founding members. He is a Jedi, so he's got the full force powers and everything. He's also was one of our better crafters and planters. Now we have other people who are probably just as good, but we want to get him back. Well, would you look at that? Sure enough, the sterile tile in our laboratory is complete. So this research is probably getting a nice little bonus here. That's awesome. You know what that means? If you've kept up, you know that finally we can do the hospital. I kind of did things in reverse here. So you'll see that the hospital is the last thing, even after the kitchen, to get the sterile tile in it. But again, that was just me being a bonehead. So let's go ahead and lay that down. We probably won't have enough for it now. We need a little bit more, but that's okay. Well, it's just an ongoing project as usual. Plus, we'll get us some of our wood back. Maybe we can use more of that towards the traps out here. All right. Well, we are finally starting to work on Rico's brain scar now. The other one in his eye is fully healed. Let's see. Assure safety for what? Insects, Imperial soldiers. I think they'll be fine. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm hoping as this goes down, the regeneration sickness won't affect him too much. As you can see, I did give him some more go juice so that he can get up. Because this gives you plus 20% to consciousness, which is pretty huge. So he's able to, I think, offset the dermal regeneration because that's going to lower his consciousness. There's been plenty of times where he'll be getting his eyeball fixed and then he'll just pass out because, his consciousness drops too far. But yeah, this is going good. It's down down to 2.9, 2.8. So hopefully we can get it all done finally here and now. Whoopsie. I guess I shouldn't have assured their safety because... Dang it. What happened? Okay, so that was my bad. Yeah, well, we got some stuff out of that for sure. So the Empire came, and I think that was... What was that? Oh, wow, we got some decent weapons here. Look at that. Nim slug thrower. Wow. We got a hand talent out of this. Okay, whoopsie. Well, you know what? It's too darn bad, but we got some great stuff. Okay, let's take all that. Very good. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just send them some stuff, you know, eventually here. Let me see. Are any of these loaded? Yeah, okay, this one's actually loaded. So let me look at our factions real quick. Let's see. So we've got the ally here. They're getting low. Oh, yeah, the Mugmaws are real low. Let's see here. Neutral. Coalition of Enton. Let's see here. Oh, okay, and we've also got the Empire down here. They're pretty decent. They're pretty decent. I'd like to turn somebody from hostile to neutral against us, but not... Maybe the Blue Moon Corporation. They're one of the new factions I just added. They come with the Sparkling Mods edition. And yeah, we don't want to get attacked by them for sure. So let's try and get them neutral instead of focusing on one of our current allies. Let's go for that. Yeah. All right, so the world, I hope there's one nearby. Is that one right there? No, is it? No, they're there, right there. Okay, so let me set this to launch. Oh no. Wait, yes. There's one right there. Plus 68%. That's decent. That's decent. That thing right there is full of a bunch of stuff. Cloth, different clothing and stuff. Okay, so we've almost got neutral with them. Let me build another one, but with this one, I'm going to fill this one with all the hats and stuff. Let's just go through and see. Let's check it out together here. Let's look. So items, go down to the very bottom. Got a whole bunch of clothing we can start to put in there. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm just going to give them all this clothing. Basically, the hats we made with the intention of trading anyway. But the clothing itself, hey, I can give that. We can always remake this stuff. Boom. All right, so that's good. There's still plenty of weight left, though. So let's look. Any weapons? No, I'm going to keep that stuff. Is there anything else? We might be able to give them, like, some food or something. Not piles of dirt. No. I'll give them, like, the little scraps of leather we've got. Every little bit is going to help us here. Okay. Yep. Oh, I'll give them the ambrosia we've got, because we don't really use the drugs. We just, you know, collect it for trading and stuff. Oh, I could do insect jelly. That's going to be huge, man. Yeah, let's get rid of the insect jelly. All right, that's enough. That might bring us up to allied status with them. I don't know. I might be way overestimating the value of that jelly, but that's a good chunk of change right there. We just asked to get installed and loaded up. Well, they couldn't quite finish all the stuff, loading it all up here, because I did sell some of that insect jelly, but I think we got a lot. Oh, yeah, there's a ton of stuff in here. So let's send this off here. We were going for the Blue Moon, correct? Yeah, this one's got a really far radius here. We got a ton of chem fuel up in this baby. So, yeah, let's see if we can get allied here. This is going to be plus 82. Come on now. There it is. Enemy now neutral. Okay. Wow. Let's look. I want to see overall plus 70. So we're probably actually getting close to being allied with them. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely are. We'll send them some more stuff when we've got it. You can see I kind of cleaned out the stockpile for that one, but that's okay. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. We still got some guns, but I'm going to kind of hold on to most of those. Gizmo's working on some more Gladiuses right now, but when she is done with that, it's going to be back to the tailoring bench. We're going to need some more textile too, though. We've run out, unfortunately. Man, there are no more insects here. Just come on. There may be like one or two on the map, but most of them have been killed off. But we definitely, man, I'm so tempted to come out here with a group and take out these big old dragons. Let's do it. We need it. We need the textiles. Let's do that. All right, here we go. This one wanted to get real close to us for some reason, so let's move a little bit more. All right, there we go. Let's start with this bad boy. Okay, well, let's start with this one. These things are terrible fighters. You think that because they're so big, they'll be like really, really dangerous, but in my experience, the Krayt dragons aren't that bad. All right, let's get the other one. But they do have a lot of meat and leather, so did I shoot it? Yes. All right, let's set them up to hunt, and hopefully a couple of pawns will take care of them. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so that's like 300 leather right there. Oh, look at that. We got another one. I'm going to see if we can mark this one to be hunted individually, although this is probably a stupid idea, and I bet you all of a sudden these things become extremely dangerous and deadly when there's only one person against it. We'll find out. Let's see what happens. Oh, of course it's going to be Jambo who comes up here with the SMG. Let's go, Jambo. Oh, man, this can be close quarters here. If he has... Oh, Jesus. Look at this. Oh, look at this. He's hit it a couple of times, but it's no danger. Jambo, you're going to get yourself killed, my friend. He's going to get right up next to it. Imagine just going up against this dragon with an SMG. Just imagine it. All right, I'm taking manual control here. Oh, Lord, he's a terrible shot, too. You know what? Okay, this is probably stupid, because these things are really fast. I've seen him move, so if it does turn on Jambo, he's probably going to get ripped to shreds. Well, the fertilizer operation is going so well that we've actually got enough here to, I think, fill out one of our cells with fertilizer. So let's go into our garden tools, garden soil. Now, I have plenty of the neutroamine at the moment, but that can change. That can change. Somebody could have a fit, a tantrum. One of our passive ideologies could go into a tantrum and destroy it. So I'm going to lay that down. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look and see exactly how much it costs. So one full cell is 400, almost exactly, 404. So we've got, let's see, a little bit left over. Yeah, so we were basically halfway to our next cell. Yeah, that's awesome, though. So that's going to increase it quite substantially, the fertilization level of that soil. So that's good. I wonder just exactly how much this thing... Okay, fertility, sensitivity, 100%. That's good. Yeah, I believe that's the same as rice. Yep. Okay. So yeah. That thing. These are very sensitive to fertility. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what we want. What about Devil Strand? That might be the next one that I do. Because if we could get, where is it? Fertility, sensitivity, 100%. Good. Now, if you look at something like potatoes, for instance, yeah, that's a big difference. Fertility, sensitivity, 40%. So that doesn't matter at all. You can look. Some plants have very different. Like here's a 60%er for the barley. That's even true for the vanilla ones, obviously potato and rice specifically. So another note on the gardens here is that this particular mod, the VGP garden, vegetable garden mod, adds red lentils, which allow you to substitute that for meat directly. So you don't need meat necessarily. You can go a pure vegetarian diet and still make any recipe that calls for meat just using red lentil instead. So that's a really handy plant. I'm not sure what the sensitivity on that one is, but we won't worry about it. One full cell should be enough to kind of supplement, get us through, the hard times and stuff. Because we do use a lot of meat in this colony, considering the stew that we make and the pemmican I like to have on hand. So yeah. Well, there's our next research. We've got the EMI shielding finished. So in case we hit, another solar storm, we should be able to repel that. Now, let's see. I want to go back to power, to be quite honest. I've got about half of this one already researched. So let's get that done. We've got a really great research team here, so they're doing good, except some of them are vomiting on the floor. Thank you for not doing that. I appreciate it. But anyway, yep, we're doing okay. Things are going well. We still need to... I think we need more cooks, to be honest. There's 3 of them, although Vasarov's not really focused on it. He's got at least 2 other duties ahead of that. One of them's cleaning. Let me turn that off. Yeah. Because we got other people set to clean as a priority here. There's a few of them, but let's focus on some cooking, please. Okay, how about another ritual? Let's see how well we do. No particular reason. I was just thinking about it. Hey, we haven't done one. Let's see if we can't get another person to join. We were real successful last time, so here we go. Man, it takes them like half the day to do these. There go the lanterns. Goodbye, lanterns. Zoom all the way out for the ritual. All right, what's going to happen? Let's go. Oh, beautiful. That's a +6 modifier. Nice for 6 days, but nobody joined. That's okay. Well, little Pow is 11 years old, and I think that's old enough for him to go ahead and equip weapons. So I've given him, yeah, the blaster pistol and a sidearm of the Steel Gladius. He's actually decent. Like, he's a 5 shooting and stuff. He's been learning, obviously, without any weapons, just being taught, I guess, theoretically about how to shoot. Gun kata, as they call it. Gun fu. But you can see the walls and stuff have been basically completely replaced and repaired, so that's good. Randy gave us just enough time to get everything redone. The hospitals, it's getting worked on. We're slowly getting there. The regenerator is on auto heal, so anybody who needs it can come in there. I think most people are probably okay now at this point. Let's run through and look at the health. Well, we are definitely missing some stuff. I think all the scars are healed, though. That's what's great. Yes, look at this. Wow. Everybody's good to go. We just need some real serious bionics. Now, I noticed how many cortical stacks we had. A bunch. I've got 9 of these things now. So I went ahead and built this. What we're going to do with this is hack bio-coded things. No. I thought that I could actually go in and reset stack. Okay. How do you do this? Wipe cortical stack velocity. Yes. That's exactly what I want. So I want to turn these into just fresh stacks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought I could maybe drag the whole thing. But no, we're going to do it like this, okay? Let's see how this works. Oof, I got a lot of them. Like I said, 9 of these things. This is an interesting way of doing it, but I like it. It's quite effective, so that's good. Maybe I should set up a zone just for these things, but it works well because the shelves do not accept them. I've set those so they don't accept them, just the floor, so they should be easy to pick out and stuff. But I'm hoping once we wipe them, we can sell these or reuse them on our own colonist, install them and stuff. That is, I think, considered a surgery. I'm not sure. Empty cortical stack. An empty ultra tech, which can restore human consciousness, being implanted directly in a person's neck. Blunt force trauma, bullets to the head should be avoided at all costs. Extremely rare and hard to make. Oh, that is huge. Look at the value. $1,000 for that. That's a decent little find right there. That's 9,000 silver we've got sitting on the floor total. Wow. Okay, so we are in it. And of course, I can install those in our people. Whoops. Let's, for instance, Allie. Let's go to health, operations, install. Where is it? Probably there it is. Install empty cortical stack to medicine. Let's go to health, overview. I'm going to give her industrial tech. Now, one thing I was kind of curious about is who is our surgeon? Pilar's great at it. Vasarov, no, not yet, buddy. You'll get there one day. That's another mod I forgot that I wanted to add was an ability to practice our medical skill on corpses. I don't think that's a bad thing. They do that in schools and universities, so it's not morbid. It's not taboo. It's a normal scientific practice that I think the Jedi could really benefit from. So I do want to go back and install that. I'll have to find something for that. Someone recommended one specifically. I have to look through the comments previously. But if you guys know one, also leave me a comment. But, man, I feel like we're doing really great. I just want to see, oof. I don't like this room, but hopefully the surgery will be successful. Let's see. Is it already done? No, not yet. Not yet. So we'll just wait and see. Pilar's asleep. Let's go ahead and wake her up. Let's get this done. Let's make this a priority, please. Okay, here we go. Things are underway. Let's speed it up. It is a full-fledged surgery, so yeah, it's nothing to mess around with. Oh, good. Okay, okay. So she's got a cortical stack, meaning if she dies now, we can take that stack out and we can either install it in a sleeve that we've prepared, or I think you can just do it to another colonist or another pawn and like wipe their memory. I'm not sure about that, but I know you can do it to sleeves if you grow them. We don't have the technology for that yet, but we're going to get there one day. Well, I've got myself a tough choice here. Empty cortical stacks. I've got a vendor who's willing to buy them, but I kind of want to save them. And, oh man, I could literally get enough to probably finish off the hospital floors, though. All right, let's just do 2. All right, we'll sell 2 of them. That's good enough. Now, because I do have a couple other people lined up to get them already, so Defiant... He's got one. I think he's getting ready to get that installed. Okay, yeah, that's underway. Also, Rico's got one I've set up. So I've set up basically, I want to get the 4 main ones, but of course Pilar, who's the surgeon herself, is one of the people I want to put one in. So she's just going to go without for now. Let's see here. Insects. No, you're okay. Assure their safety. The insects, oh my, there's probably like one little one on the map somewhere, and these people are terrified of it. Oh boy, will you look at this? The solar flare shield, or the magnetic shield sits right there, and the solar flare just hit us. Oh, isn't it wonderful? We've got one last little send-off from Randy before we defeat him. Wow, wow, wow. Well, check this one out. We've just got a busted ship here, and if we can successfully get this one, for the middle, we would have a mega screen and a low shield pack. That's pretty huge. These are all decent, actually. All 3 of these are good. If this was like medical here, I would probably do it instead of mining. But you can easily level up mining, you know. I think I want to do this. The problem is, can we survive a raid from Randy like this? 2 civilians, 3 janissaries? I don't know. We're going to try it. We'll see where they land. If it's somewhere crazy far away. Oh, that's not bad at all, actually. Look at that. Let's turn on our turrets. We might need these. Let's see here. Now, it usually takes a few hours for these guys to show up, but I'm going to watch this. We're going to try and do this without losing anybody. That's the plan, at least. Oh, good. And our leader, Defiant, goes into a mental break for some reason. What's wrong, buddy? Oh, anesthetic because of... Yeah, that's actually kind of common. That does happen. Okay, so I'm going to watch this. Let's go. All right, well, here we go. They're on the move. Let me show you real quick. Here's the group. We can see. Oh, they've got themselves a bio-coded Doomsday rocket launcher. I have a feeling we're not gonna pass this quest, so I'm just gonna go about it in the safest way I can possible. Let's see how this works. All right, well, I've got 4 Force Ghosts over here. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. They're not really coming at the right angle here, so yeah, if they do get close enough, they might start going for them, but they're also probably going to kill these oh, yep, they just killed the civilians. Well, that quest is a failure. Man, oh man, with that is hilarious. They just totally wiped that out. One shot, man. That's what happens. Yeah, these guys are wasters too. Tell you what, this waster idea, oh man, I'm tempted. I'm thinking that might be my next colony or my next series. The next playthrough might be all around the tox here, the tox weapons and stuff. We'll see. It's pretty awesome. I love it. But check this out. Oh boy, quest is a failure, guys. Oh man, too bad, too bad. It was a risk, you know, but what are you going to do? We're definitely not going to go out there and try and attack them. You know, like I said, they just came at the wrong angle, basically. If we had had better like distance with our ghosts, we could have probably managed something, but oh well, no worries, not a big loss. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode today. If you enjoy this content, consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps out and I appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next episode.